We are seeing people, buying car, buying houses at the age of 18.
So, hello everyone, welcome to the MOM Mind Over Mesh show. And today we are joined by a very incredible human. Her name is Medhavi Tyagi, and she's a practicing advocate at Delhi High Court. And apart from that, she's also working for tribunals and Delhi District Courts. So, Medhavi, would you like to give us a brief introduction about yourself and what inspired you to get into the field of law?
Well, Shiva, first of all, good evening. My name is Medhavi, and I'm a practicing advocate, currently practicing in Delhi, actually. I have recently become independent and started my own law firm, Pax Juris, here in Delhi, with another advocate, and basically in partnership with another advocate who is also my very good friend. So the thing is that I completed my college in 2022. And after that, I gave an attempt to judicial service examination. And unfortunately, I was not able to crack it. So after that one attempt, I realized I don't want to be the one, who would be spending all of the years sitting at home and hoping for a miracle to happen. So I actually wanted to go out there and apply the law and apply everything that I had learned. So during the preparation, I have learned many things also. It's not that something I regret, but I just want to, just want to go to the court and experience that what real practice looks like, because there's a lot of competition and people are working so hard. So the exams are getting competitive day by day. So it's not possible that you cannot just be solely dependent on a competitive exam in the present day. After that attempt, I told my parents that I want to join the litigation. And at first, it was quite difficult for me to convince them because I think there is this reluctance in the society regarding this profession. They think that it is very difficult and it would be very unsafe or, unsecure, especially for a female, because it's a male dominated. Litigation is basically a male dominated profession. But the situation here in Delhi is much better. But when it comes to other states, especially district courts, it is a male dominated profession, and I think their apprehension is right. But I think I successfully convinced them, and now right now they support me with everything they have. So basically, then I joined a law firm here in Delhi as a legal associate, and my senior was an incredible person who have helped me, like who just who just I can't thank him enough. I told him the exact truth about myself, that sir, I don't know anything. I don't know what practical aspects of law are. And he, kind of put that trust on me and gave me the opportunity. And right now, I have started my own independent practice. So I'm very happy. So here I am in your show.
It's honor for us, actually. Now, it brings us one more thing, like
A lawyer friend and advocate friend could help them. You have you
you're a conductor, and
okay. Oh,
thank you so much for your time and have a nice day. And your Diwali is coming, so very happy Diwali in advance.
I hope it gets happy because I'm going home. Finally. Yeah. Same to you. Happy Diwali to you too. Bye.
Like how people perceive you being a woman in a male dominated field of such litigation. So, do you think any change in the behavior of the people who come to you or to some other people or the lawyers specifically, if I say? So, is there any change?
So, like as I have already mentioned, that the situation here in Delhi is quite better than the other states. But still, it's very difficult for a women to to actually go to the jail and visit and meet with the client in a jail and do that kind of a networking, because there are a lot of predators in this profession also. You must have heard, because there are a lot of seniors who would Because my senior was an incredible man. He's an incredible man, but not all of the seniors are. Some people are like real predators and who would, you know, who would tend to exploit, especially a newcomer. And if she is a female, then they'll be like, they'll treat you like, we become a face of this. They'll treat you like a trophy. They'll not be interested in, actually will not be interested in your growth. They'll not be interested in telling you that this is the truth, this is how the things work. And they will, they will kind of would want to use you for their own, ulterior motives. But I was privileged enough, and I think I was lucky that I have met really, really amazing and exceptional people in my journey. And they have really, like, they have supported me. Uh, they have gone like out of the way. It was not just a normal support. They've supported me personally on a personal level with respect to my accommodation in Delhi and everything. Because I was new to this city and I was preparing within the four walls of my house. So preparation is also tough. But when I came here in Delhi, it was very overwhelming for me because there was this huge crowd, and I thought that I would be lost in this huge crowd and I wouldn't be able to do anything. And everybody is running here and there, and nobody is, it's just, I thought that everybody is struggling and I'll also, and I'll keep struggling. I'll not get anywhere. But I think I have made my peace, and I can say with conviction right now that I don't regret my decision, neither my decision to join the litigation or to, or to come to Delhi specifically for that. Because I think the courts here also, the judges here are very punctual, and all of these things are very, are done very systematically. These things are, if you go to some other state, especially UP or Haryana, so their district courts lack such kind of an infrastructure. So judges also there are not that punctual, and you'll not get online cause list. You have to, keep visiting the doors of the court actually know that how everything works. But here everything is online, and the cause list is also online, so it's very correct.
That also shows that you're so brave to handle all that stuff. It's just not come to like automatically without putting efforts in it. Just saying it's left. It's a lot of hard work, I see. Now, it made me ask one more thing. Like, if somebody, like a student, want to start a startup and want to register a trademark, so what is the process in India? Like, how can they do so? Someone like my friend wants to start a startup and a jewelry brand, and she wants to do a trademark stuff. So how could she? What are the steps here?
So basically, yeah. So basically, first of all, of course, you have to know the legal compliance of that particular industry. For an example, if your friend wants to start a business regarding jewelry shop, so first of all, you have to determine whether it's the manufacturing, or would she be the intermediary, or would she be manufacturing it from the scratch. So you would want to know what are the legal compliance in getting all the raw material and everything. Second most important thing is that business, she has to determine whether she wants a partnership firm, or she wants a full-fledged company. So first is that how to get in the market, and second is that with whom she would be sharing profits. Would she be the alone owner, or she would want somebody else to join him? So the basically, if she wants a company, then the procedure will be different, and if she wants a partnership, the procedure will be different. In both of these cases, there is a different procedure, and she has to basically register her entity either as a partnership or an LLP or as a company. So the process here in India is actually online. So she has to decide who will be the directors, until and unless she wants her company to be a one-person company. So, so basically, in one-person company, she will be the sole owner, and all of the equity will vest in her only. But in case of other private companies, she would be sharing her shares. So it depends basically that what industry she is going, and how she would want her business to run in future, who would be the people she would want to share her profits with. And with respect to the trademark, so that basically it is not mandatory to register a trademark. As soon as you create a logo, or as soon as you create a tagline or the name of your business, it is deemed that your trademark is there. However, it is advisable that you register your trademark, because it's just, it becomes a prima facie proof. So in future, if somebody puts finger on your business, that how come you are operating under this name or under this tagline, so it would be a lot easier for you to defend your business like that, because your trademark is registered. If you will show that register, then the burden of proof will be shifted to the other side, that now you prove that how come this business is not trademark, how can this business is not trademark registered, you tell me how this is not legal. But if you do not have the registration, the burden lies on you to tell that, no, this is my business, this is the trademark, this is when I actually created it. So all of these implications are there. So it's advisable that you register the trademark. The process is online. It's quite simple. Incorporation of a company, in other hand, is a very, very, I guess, is very intricate procedures, very difficult procedure. However, incorporating or registering a partnership is easier one. You just have to, make that partnership agreement and get it registered.
Like it's something which is good to have, but not a necessary thing, right? So now I would like to ask you something about
Basically, it's just, if
yeah, see.
the thing is, basically, I'm saying that read books. They'll say that, it's not mandatory to register a trademark, but it can cause a lot of harm if you don't register it. So it's implied that you register your trademark whenever you start a business.
All right. So on LinkedIn, I was reading this case of EY Ventures, and for some EV company, I believe. Let's not take the name properly, but there was like a mental health issue, and a person who was working there died due to some kind of suicide. The people were saying like it's because of company. Then the person died. The mental health they ruined of that person. But I was thinking it's because of the India's work culture, the work life balance. There is no balance actually. Like even a few people say you need to work 70 hours a week. This is a different case study. I would like to know what are the, key labor laws in India that we are unaware actually that protects employees' right of work and life balance.
So basically, there exists no such law which can compel any employee or a person who is in authority to actually take care of their employee, who could kind of put a check on them. But there do exist a mental health act, but it is just something, it's different. If you are clinically diagnosed with some mental health problem, then that act applies. But if you are just struggling and you have not been diagnosed officially, I don't think that you have any law in India to, enforce it against any authority or against employer, that, I am suffering from this. Please give me a leave. Please give me this mental health leave. There is no such thing. And you are right, there is no such thing as work-life balance in India, unfortunately. But the thing is that India is a developing country, and there's a lot of hassle. We just have to become a developed nation by 2047. But I think it has become really counterproductive for our generation, because we have been exposed to a lot of things by the usage of social media, and we are seeing people achieving bigger things. We are seeing people, buying buying houses at the age of 18. So we take that pressure also. And when we take that pressure, that employee or that the person who is your boss sense that. And he sees that this person is ready to work and is ready to give his or her 100%. let's just make her work. Let's just give her whatever she wants. And they, just give you the pile of work and a lecture that how it's easier for your generation to do all these tasks. And back then it was very difficult for us to do all these things. But I think, they have failed to, support us, because I think as a generation, I feel that uh, from the first day, the day that we entered in a school, that the day we entered in nursery or in class first, we have faced pressure from that day. Back, if you look at our parents' generation or our grandparents' generation, the pressure started when they completed their 12th or their graduation. And also, there wasn't much competition then. But in our generation, we are just, like, look at Gen Zs. Like, half of the Gen Zs are already contributing to the economy. They're the part of the workforce. And if people still are so insensitive about them, that they watch TV, that they watch reels, and that they are so insensitive. They only see the bad traits of Gen Zs, but they're not seeing that how much effort we are putting in everything that we do. And it's still not enough, because the competition is tremendous. It's just overwhelming, because that's why Indians are so successful whenever they go abroad. They just, because it's peanuts for them to crack any problem, because their soul has evolved like that to, suffer that kind of a pressure, to get that kind of a pressure.
This is so true, actually. My voice has been in my head. This is what is going on with me. But thanks for speaking. I love this statement, honestly.
I mean, look at you, you were so young, and when I met you at IIT Delhi, I was like, this girl is 18 and she is doing so much, and I was impressed, and I was like, how can I help her? Please tell me.
Yeah, I learn a lot from you, honestly. Like, I can't express it. I would say I'm very grateful for you. Yeah, then, yes.
I because when I was working with my seniors, some of the interns were also there, and they were like, "Ma'am, when I tell other people that that's how I'm being treated here, they say that how you had managed to go to such a nice place. This is because I was treating in my the other advocates were treating them so right, and they were shocked that how can you treat us that way? Nobody is believing us. They were saying that please tell me the name and address of this firm and these seniors, because and my heart was broken when I heard that, actually. Because those were little kids, they were just interns.
That's what we call life experience, kind of.
Yeah,
Like, just one final question that I think it is running in my head, which is like, what are the biggest challenges faced by individuals and businesses, like when they deal with labor and service disputes? I think you do have some, encounter with such situation. Maybe you can guide us about this.
Basically, the first and the foremost thing is that illegal terminations. I have been dealing with a lot of cases of illegal terminations where they terminate the employee without any notice and without giving any reason, without initiating any departmental inquiry, and they just abruptly end their services by saying that this is layoff and this is that. So basically, there's this whole labor laws book in which proper guidelines have been written, that if you lay off these employees, this will be the procedure, and that's how you have to compensate them. So basically, there is a difference between termination and a layoff. So layoff is a different thing. Whenever you lay off, you have to compensate that employee. But in case of an illegal termination, uh, the thing is that they have to, they have to face the wrath of a litigation, because employee then prefer the labor complaints before labor commissioners, and then they go to labor courts. Uh, I think that's pretty much it.
All right. Thank you so much for your time and telling that much details to us. And if somebody wants to connect with her, want some advice, I will drop a LinkedIn to you all guys. So you can actually
Thank you so much. It was nice talking to you. And